Hi guys, and welcome to our very first travel vlog. Here we are in the coast of Oaxaca, Mexico. The main town is Puerto Escondido, but we stayed a 10-minute drive away in Brisas de Cicatela, or La Punta as the locals call it.
The main beach in Puerto Escondido is called Cicatela. Right now you're looking at La Punta, which is the edge of Cicatela. This was the Airbnb that we stayed at in La Punta. It was about 8 blocks from the beach, and we stayed here for $42 a night. The whole property is called Casa Umi and Airbnb.
So it's a cute little room. We have a cute little patio out here that goes into the pool. It's really hot out here, but it feels really good.
40 pesos will get you a day pass to this awesome gym called Sport Universe. For transportation, we use taxis. They're super easy to call. Just walk out to a busy intersection, you'll find one in seconds.
Because as soon as you pull up to the airport, like all of the taxis are right there, and it's like 300 pesos. So we had to walk out from the airport onto like the street and grab a different taxi, and it was 100 pesos, you know, like it's a huge difference. Other than that, over here in La Punta, it's been pretty consistent. You know, like a taxi from here onto the town has been like 50 pesos, and then to go from the town to either Playa Carrizalillo or Playa Manzanillo, it's been like 30. So at least it's been consistent, and they're really reliable. I mean, we haven't felt sketched out at all this whole time, so it's been nice. So keep in mind, we did decide to come during May, which is the rainiest month of the year. I know you guys are probably wondering, like, why would we decide to come at that time? But it is low season, so there aren't very many people here. The accommodation prices are a lot better. And honestly, it is just so hot in Puerto Escondido that sometimes rain is welcome to cool you off. We decided to eat at this really cute place called El Cafecito. They had good prices, a lot of options with coffees and pastries. Benito Juarez is the main street right next to Carrizalillo. There's a lot of restaurants, juiceries, shops. It's a really trendy area, but still authentic and low-key. We always say that if we're going to come back to Puerto Escondido, we would definitely stay around here. We're going to show you some of our favorite places that we ate at, starting with breakfast. Here we got huevos rancheros and chilequiles. It was about $2 per plate. Moving on to our favorite breakfast spot, it was called AMARISA. They had amazing French bread that they make fresh every single day. You can get a loaf for $1.50.
This is our favorite place in all Puerto Escondido. Pinches Tacos has their own fishermen, so they're literally serving you the catch of the day every day.
We recommend the fish tacos estilo Baja.
Moki has great prices with massive portions. We booked this horseback riding experience through Airbnb for $48 a person. The cool thing about this experience was your horseback riding with a purpose. We rode the horses through really rough terrain, we crossed rivers, and after an hour on horseback, we arrived at the hot springs. Alright, baby, what is this place called?
These are the hot springs.
That's it? That's all we got?
I don't know what they're called.
The hot springs in San Jose Maniatepec are naturally occurring. They build the pools around the water in order to conserve it for you to enjoy. We had a good 2 hours at the hot springs and then we headed back to the village.
Arriba,
We took some shots of mezcal. Well, I tried to.
The weird bug I'm eating right now is a chicatana. Those are flying ants here native to Oaxaca.
Hey guys, so to wrap up this video, we wanted to give you 5 of the biggest tips we felt would be the most useful for somebody that will be traveling to Puerto Escondido. And number 1 is taxi. Best thing is to determine the price of the taxi ride that you're going to take before you get in. Just have a reasonable price in your head for where you're going to be going. Don't get there and ask because they're going to upcharge you. You're going to be a tourist, you're going to stand out, and they're always going to want to charge you more than you should be charged. So tip number 2 is make sure that you bring pesos. Everything, and I say literally everything, is managed in cash. Like every single restaurant, every single store, all of the taxis, like bring plenty of pesos. Tip number 3, take some day trips. There's so many things to do and you're going to be offered a tour or a day trip like 50 times a day. So look into going to the bioluminescent lagoon. It's where there's this plankton that at night it glows in the dark, so it looks like there's stars in the lagoon. You can go to the pueblo that we went to, San Jose Maniatepec, to ride the horses. There's going to be so many tours to go see dolphins and sea turtles and release baby sea turtles into the ocean. Or you could do it yourself and go to Agua Blanca for a day. It's like 30 minutes away in taxi. So make sure you at least do 1 day trip or something. Don't stay in Puerto Escondido the whole time. There's so many things around. Number 4 is make sure you book your Airbnb before you book your flights. All the really good value Airbnbs tend to go pretty fast, and the ones with AC. And also think about that, hotels and Airbnbs usually come with pretty flexible cancellation options. Your flights don't. Okay, and lastly, tip number 5 is air conditioning. Make sure that wherever you're booking your Airbnb or your hotel, it says that you have air conditioning. Puerto Escondido is so hot and super sticky, so after a really long day of sweating, you're really gonna want AC, especially if you go during the summer and especially for when you go to sleep. Our very first day, our air conditioning broke and it was the worst sleep of my life. Like, it was like you would wake up from how much you're sweating, so make sure you have it. Alright guys, so that is everything for our very first travel vlog to Puerto Escondido. If you want to tune into the rest of our videos, which are going to cover the next 3 weeks of our trip on this channel, and thank you guys for watching.